Well, fourth industrial revolution is the change in technology, the transformation of technology. So in today's world, we are more privileged because we use lots of fourth industrial revolutions softwares that help us to perform specific task, usually tasks that we cannot perform in our own, but with the help of things like Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, augmented reality. Those are kind of software which help us to do lot of things. So does it affect the future or the load shedding? Well, load shedding, it was designed to, it's a strategic actually that is designed by EXCOM so that it can persuade people to pay and buy electricity in South Africa. Because if we can take a look, load shedding is only affecting the poor people, the people from small villages. It's affecting people from rural areas usually because most of industries they still operating. Brewery industries they are operating, maize mill. I can name different types of breweries, companies like lots of industries are still operating. They are not affected by load shedding. So hence I say with the load shedding, it's only affecting the poor people. It's only causing the uh, people from rural cities to not graduate, to not grow. That's why we we always suffer, especially if you are from a small town or a small city. Those people are suffering because of such things, such behavior that the government has do to the economy. So load shedding it doesn't have an impact. Actually, fourth industrial revolution on load shedding because it's only available to help us usually me and you, help us to do, communicate, perform task, transform things, implement, design, manufacture a lot of things. So load shedding.
Good day, everyone who's watching this video. So, what I can say on this question is that no, I don't see any bright future on this thing of load shedding. That's because the load shedding for the past several years is been getting worse and worse. So, it doesn't show any method or any strategy that they've implemented of the fourth industrial revolution. So I don't think there's any progress of what industrial revolution method and strategy. So what I can say is that no, I don't think there's a bright future. I don't think there's a bright future going on in our country. Thank you.
Now, um, I'm here to represent the topic under do you think that the future is bright? In my own perspective, I don't think that the future is bright. Why? Because there's a lot of corruption. Okay, let me just list them down. Corruption, load shedding, lack of fund distribution, school system is lack, income gap, poverty, crime, and unemployment continues to rise, foreign entry, unfinished and unused infrastructures. So, in corruption, there's a lot of corruption these days. In order for you to be successful, you need a brown envelope. Mostly the people who create jobs no longer take you based on your experience or qualifications. They take you based on who you know. It's all about who you know. And there's a lot of crime in this world, and I don't and crime. It's not because people of the world are tsotis. No, it's mostly because we're hungry. We're hungry, and it's because of poverty. Because poverty is increasing. People who have money, they get enough money. Just imagine. And those who don't have money remain poor. And our former president is giving us 350 instead of creating more jobs using that 350. He's distributing 350, and that doesn't help because we need jobs so that the future can be bright.
Load shedding affects only small businesses. It affects small townships, especially the cities where people they don't buy electricity. They have breached, so that is where they experience load shedding most. So hence, load shedding it it has impact, a lot of impact in small cities, small townships, and in small black businesses, because lot of businesses or industries that are owned by white people, they don't experience load shedding. Most places where people buy electricity, they don't experience load shedding. So hence I said that load shedding, it is just a small strategic that the government has designed, or the I can say Pekingese, the excom has designed, so that people can pay electricity, that people can buy electricity.